I was contacted earlier today by this subscriber here. Her name is believe her name is Tay. Yeah, her name is Tay. Shout out to Tay. She reached out to me. She said that she had made this video here, and I'm going to play in a minute. And it brought the crazies out. It brought the red pill dudes out. They was commenting. They was saying crazy stuff to her. They ended up threatening her. I scrolled down pretty far. I didn't get all the way to the bottom of the comments. I didn't see any of those comments. I read a fair amount of them. Doesn't mean they don't exist. She could have deleted them. I don't know. I didn't see them. I would have showed. I was going to show you guys if I could find that, but I did find a lot of comments that we're going to get into in a minute after I play the video. But yeah, I just want to say that that's terrible that they would do that. I don't care what you said, to be honest with you. You don't deserve that. And the men are, we're not all the way there. So hopefully she remains safe. And I definitely want to make sure that nothing bad happens to her for sure.
Yeah, I heard something today that blew my mind. Someone said men save money being single and women save money being in a relationship. Tell me that's not deep.
Not only is that not deep, it's not true. Not only is that not deep, it's not true. Now, like I said, definitely everything I said prior, of course, right? I want you to be safe. But I do want to say something to you. This content, though, is problematic, and it ultimately leads to real world harm against women. Lying about women. I'm not saying you're lying. I'm saying that this is a untruth, right? Is not accurate at all. She believes this, right? For whatever reason, she believes it. She's not lying that she believes it. But this is a lie. This is an untruth. And you perpetuating that actually can lead to real world harm against women. Excuse me, my son. So I would definitely encourage you to not say stuff like this. Now, I'm going to get into the why. Why is this not true, right? So, married men make more money than single men. Married men, ultimately, we ultimately just have better lives, and we have more stuff. We are more likely to own property. We make more money and we own property. So right there off the rip, it doesn't make any sense that this would be true, that men save more money without a woman. Now, when you talk about women, yes, women don't. I'm sorry, when you flip it around, it says men save money being single and women save money being in a relationship. That's not true. Women in relationships make less money than single women. Women in relationships make less money than single women. Now, we're talking about saving now, right? Fine. But their cost of living goes, the cost of living is, I won't say more, but they when they're single, for either group, you're going to essentially pay more. Like, I don't know how to say this. If you don't have kids, right? And you're paying for an apartment. It's an $1,800 a month apartment, right? For you get into a relationship. Let's say you want an extra bedroom, right? I'm gonna make it fair. Let's say you want. If in reality you don't even need an extra bedroom. If you're in a relationship, you either move it. Let's say, and you move in your woman now, right? You were paying $1,800 a month, the utilities, all that stuff. They move in now. Obviously, you're going to be paying less money. How does that make any sense on his face? You know what I'm saying? Like, now, if we're talking about men, being breadwinners and definitely, then now we have to talk about how much more money married men make, right? Men who are breadwinners, the way that they were able to become breadwinners was because the woman allowed him to become a breadwinner. She did all of the labor in the home. She freed him up. She pushed him. She did his fucking resumes. Like she pushed him to make more money. She helped him every step of the way to make more money. So he wouldn't have that much money if it wasn't for her. She makes less money in a relationship. So if it wasn't for him, she would be making more money. So again, it just flies in the face of logic to say that men save money when they're single and women men save money when they're single and women save money when they're in relationships. It's just not true. It's unequivocally not. It's just false on every single level, right? So that I wanted to address first. Now let's get to these comments. Here's some of these comments. Let's see. Deep but true, which is why Deep but true says Calvin Crosby. Phil Thy Human says, which is why women generally resorting to shaming us into it. Quote, you're not a real man if you don't, end quote. How do you convince someone they should pay 100% when you believe even paying 50% is unreasonable? Yeah. This is not most women. Ezra says it's true. User says sounds accurate to me. Larry says, what is the definition of a parasite? This is what I'm talking about. Tay. These types of comments, that's dangerous. Calling women parasites, dangerous. Viewing women as parasites, perpetuating this idea that women are parasitic. That is what this post is doing. He summed it up perfectly. That is what this post is doing. Now, you don't mean that. You don't mean to do that. That's not your goal at all. But that's why I said this can lead to real world harm against women. So in the future, let's not do this type of stuff, right? That's deep and makes perfect sense since you really think about it. I guess I don't know what that means. So much sense that neither men nor women can deny it. I deny it, and stats and facts deny it. LG wants to know if if she wants to save money. I'm guessing by being with him. I got plenty of paper and my wife left. I remodeled the house and bought me a BMW X6. My paper stack either way. I'm very successful and will not have a serious relationship. Just booty call only. Doubt you're successful. Success. Here's what I'm saying. Men, this is how I know you're lying. If you have money, this wouldn't bother you. Like, what are you talking about? You don't care paying the bills. You don't care. I know you're not successful. If you have money, who cares? If you got it, it ain't tricking if you got it, right? Mick says, I'm getting it both ways, sister, being single and having friends. Kareem says, but it's true. Style says, that's not true. Us single men. Hold on. I wasn't the one. Thaddeus says, that's not deep at all. That's super surface level. Everyone knows that it's not super surface level. I mean, it is surface level, but it's not true. Alvy says, it's true. Jay says, it's the truth. Deep Sea. Debbie D says, that's a fact. Ooh-wee. Mary Lee Burton says facts. The women are disagreeing, by the way. None of the women agree. The women are saying the complete opposite. They're saying, yeah, not true. This is what Julian says. Not true. The first half is true. No, it's not. No, it's not true. But women can't save money single or in a relationship. Oh, that's a man that's saying that. Okay, I was wondering. I thought Julian was a woman. Now, here's the reality, right? Let me add this to it. If we are talking about men dating women, then I agree with this statement. Then I agree. Well, and I don't agree with it for the women, but I'm saying for the men, I agree with that part. Because if you're dating, you're going to be spending more money up front, right? She hasn't moved in with you yet. You're not splitting the bills yet. She's not contributing to anything, meaningful in your life at this point. You guys are just hanging out. You're getting to know her. She's getting to know you, whatever, right? So yeah, that's that. But this isn't talking about that. This statement is about being in a relationship because it says being single. Dating is not being in a relationship. You're just dating. You're still technically single. You can still date multiple people in most cases, right? So you're technically not in a relationship. But once you commit to a relationship, women also when it comes to dating. Now you can chillax at the house more, right? You can do more interesting things that may not require money so much because you have proven that you don't mind spending money on the woman, right? Because we know how it is initially. It's not masking, right? It's just initially you have to do certain things. It's like the probationary period, right? You have to do certain things. You have to do certain things. Just in most cases. So you're a man, you show her how intentional you are. You show her how you at least try to show her to the best of your abilities early on that you can pay for her. And also you try to show her that you're not selfish, right? And that you're and that you are a functioning adult man. You can afford to take women out on dates. Simple, right? Once you guys are in a relationship, of course that's going to change. Of course. Right? Duh. Of course you don't have to every week you go out, you're not going to a restaurant. Of course now you're cooking meals at home and stuff like that. She wants you to save money now. She gonna be trying to help you save money. Oh, don't worry about that. We don't need to go there. I bought her some steaks. I'm gonna come over and fry these steaks. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be for real. Y'all be acting like, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When you look at the comments, that parasite comment now, right? Because men actually, a lot of men who never been with a woman, never got to smell a woman's hair or twerk wind or anything like that. They're on the internet crashing out, and now they're just bitter and they're lying on women, talking about women are parasites, but women are the complete opposite. Women are givers. Men are parasitic. That is pure projection. Men are parasitic. Men are more likely to be parasitic, I'm going to say. Men are far more likely to be parasitic. Men are the takers. Women are the givers, whatever you want to say, however you want to put it. Men are far more likely to take, abuse, and use than women. It just doesn't make any sense, right? The reason why married men make more money than single men is because married women propel that man to success. That's why.